And let's talk to the wife of the Edo State Governor, Betsy Obaseki, who joins us live via Zoom from Benin, the Edo State capital. Good to have you join us. If you can hear me, Mrs. Obaseki, we know that in Edo State, when it comes to illegal migration and just all of these issues around migration, Edo State seems to be the first name that comes to mind in terms of this. So talk to us about what your foundation is doing about this, and then why you chose sports as the vehicle to drive your message.
As you, I'm sure aware, my office as governor's wife isn't a constitutionally supported one. So what we do as governor's wife is only in supportive role. Just to support the work of the government here in Edo State to curb this heinous crime, we initially set up a shelter because the state at the time didn't have a shelter. So with my husband's support, I set up a shelter to house, train and empower some of the girls who were returning from Libya and other European countries. As a way of just helping to rehabilitate them, just supporting government's efforts of rehabilitation and empowerment of our girls.
So what's the desired outcome for you at the end of this tournament? At the end of this tournament, what do you hope to see, especially in the life of these young girls?
Doing with the tournament is to open up new opportunities to our girls, to show them that you can stay back home and earn a good living for yourself. You can also, develop your talent and also be exposed to opportunities of being taken away by foreign clubs, like we have a few of our girls have done. There's a particular one that we're using as our ambassador right now. Her picture, her name is she's moment, and we're using her as an ambassador. Her picture is on all our banners to tell our girls, our young girls here, that this can also happen to you. And the avenue of a women's football tournament is one that we are hoping to use to train our girls and give them an opportunity to experience themselves, and also to engage in something different from what they have experienced. And after the tournament, what we plan to do every year is also to train these girls after the tournament, expose them to other skills to make them entrepreneurs. We're giving them,
I was just going to quickly ask you about that. Sorry to jump in, because this is basically for girls who are sports inclined. And I was going to ask you, what about girls who are not sports inclined? And what's your plan for, or the options or alternatives for young girls like that?
Yes, currently in the state, we're already doing that. I had set up, as part of my work, supporting the government in this whole business. I set up what I call the Edo Youth Academy, which has partnered with a few entrepreneurial setups. One is called the Genius Hub. Another one is a very famous one called Lady Mechanic Initiative. There's another called the Lady Cobbler. So in partnership with these training institutes, we train our girls, not just those who are returning from, this human trafficking trade, but all of our indigent young girls in Edo State are trained. As many as are willing and ready, we take them on and give them free training in all of these different skills of auto mechanics, shoemaking, catering, hotel management, fashion design, like they call it, and also photography and digital skills and all of those things. So that's ongoing. That's been ongoing in the States from inception. So this is another one that we're adding to the opportunities we're offering our girls, the women's football tournament, because we realize that worldwide the women's football game is becoming quite popular. And we want to quickly, especially as we in Edo State have a culture of, we're known as a sports state in Nigeria. And the current government is trying to
All right.
adapt to the old glory that we had in sports. And so that's why we're using this as an opportunity to
All
also
right.
expose our girls and show them that they can become successful
Absolutely.
locally and internationally.
And we hope that with this, when Edo State is mentioned, people will think of skillfulness and not illegal migration. Thank you so much for talking to us, wife of the Edo State Governor, Betsy Obaseki.
Thank you.